Welcome to Farming Aid. If you've been searching for the perfect cattle breed that delivers both rich, flavorful beef and a steady supply of quality milk, then you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most underrated yet incredibly valuable breeds in the livestock world, Sussex cattle. Known for their calm temperament, hardy nature, and impressive dual-purpose performance, these red-coated animals are making a strong comeback on farms around the globe. Whether you're a beginner farmer, a seasoned rancher, or just exploring smart options for sustainable and profitable farming, the Sussex breed offers a balance that's hard to beat. Stick around as we unpack why Sussex cattle might just be the ultimate choice for meat and milk production in today's changing agricultural world. The Sussex breed traces its roots back more than 1,000 years, with records of red cattle being used in Sussex as early as the Roman occupation of Britain. These animals were prized for their docile temperament and work ethic. Farmers depended on them for plowing fields, hauling heavy loads, and providing milk and meat for their families. Over time, the breed evolved naturally to suit the local environment. Their deep reddish-brown coat, which ranges from a light honey to a rich mahogany, offered them protection from sun and cold, and their strong constitution meant they could survive and thrive on marginal land. What makes the Sussex breed especially interesting is that even without aggressive genetic manipulation, they retained a remarkable balance between strength, fertility, and productivity. By the 18th and 19th centuries, Sussex cattle were an essential part of the English countryside. Their power in the yoke made them the go-to choice for farm labor in southern England. But it wasn't just about muscle. Farmers noticed that the cows were generous milkers, often providing enough milk to feed a family with surplus for butter and cheese. At the same time, the steers grew into hardy, muscular animals that yielded high-quality beef with excellent marbling and flavor. This rare combination led breeders to focus on maintaining both traits, making Sussex cattle a true dual-purpose breed in the fullest sense. Unlike many modern breeds that specialize in either milk or meat, Sussex cattle continue to offer both, making them highly valuable to farmers who want more self-sufficiency or diversified farm income. What truly sets the Sussex apart in today's livestock world is how effortlessly they fit into both commercial and traditional farming systems. Their calm nature makes them easy to handle, even for beginner farmers or those working with limited infrastructure. They graze efficiently, make good use of rough pasture, and adapt well to varying climates. From the cool, rainy hills of England to the hot savannas of Africa, Sussex cattle have proven they can perform reliably under diverse conditions. That's one reason why they've been exported successfully to many parts of the world, including Africa, Australia, and parts of the Americas. In regions like South Africa, for example, the Sussex has become one of the top beef breeds due to its ability to gain weight on natural forage while still handling heat stress and parasites far better than some of the more commercialized breeds. Let's take a closer look at their meat production qualities. Sussex cattle are known for producing tender, richly flavored beef with good fat cover and excellent carcass yield. Their beef is well marbled without being excessively fatty, which meets modern consumer demands for both taste and health. But what's even more interesting is their ability to finish well on grass-based diets. In other words, you don't need high-input grain feeding systems to raise market-ready Sussex cattle. This makes them an ideal option for regenerative and pasture-based beef systems, where animals are rotated through paddocks to rebuild soil and preserve biodiversity. With feed costs rising around the world, this trait alone makes Sussex cattle incredibly relevant for the future of sustainable meat production. Now, on the milk side, the Sussex cow might not produce as much milk per day as specialized dairy breeds like Holsteins or Jerseys, but what she lacks in quantity, she makes up for in quality and consistency. Her milk is rich in butterfat and protein, perfect for artisan cheese, yogurt, and butter making. Many smallholder and homestead farmers appreciate that a Sussex cow can produce enough milk for a family's needs without the overwhelming volume and feed demands of high-yielding dairy cows. And since Sussex cows are known for being great mothers, They can nurse their own calves while still providing milk for the household. That natural mothering instinct, combined with their fertility and ease of calving, reduces the need for constant intervention, something that matters a lot for small farms with limited labor. The health resilience of Sussex cattle is another major reason why they're making a comeback among both commercial and organic farmers. These cattle have fewer health issues compared to high-maintenance breeds. They are not prone to metabolic disorders common in high-yielding dairy cows, and they show strong resistance to common parasites and diseases, especially in tropical regions. That's why in places like Kenya, Ethiopia, and Zimbabwe, Sussex bulls are being crossbred with local cows to improve beef quality while retaining heat and disease tolerance. These crosses not only grow faster and produce better beef, but they also thrive in local environments with minimal veterinary input. This kind of low-cost, high-return strategy is exactly what many farmers in developing countries are looking for, and the Sussex delivers. Their reproductive performance is another highlight. Sussex cows have excellent fertility rates and tend to breed back quickly after calving. Their calves are born easily, with few complications, and grow rapidly thanks to the rich milk from their mothers and strong genetic growth potential. This means faster turnover, shorter calving intervals, and more profit potential per animal. For any farmer looking to build a self-sustaining herd, those reproductive advantages can mean the difference between struggling and thriving. In addition, Sussex bulls are known to be fertile, hardy, and gentle with their herd, traits that make them valuable not only for pure breeding, but also for improving crossbred offspring. Let's talk temperament, because for many farmers, behavior is just as important as performance. Sussex cattle are famously docile. They're calm, easy to manage, and rarely aggressive. This makes handling safer and less stressful for both the animals and the humans working with them. For new farmers, this can be a game changer. You're not constantly worried about being kicked or chased. For large operations, it means smoother movement during sorting, milking, or loading. And because stress levels are lower, growth and production tend to be better too. Animals that are comfortable and well-handled usually eat better, grow faster, and get sick less often. So it's not just about convenience. It's about performance too. What's interesting is how adaptable the Sussex breed is when it comes to different management goals. Want to raise grass-fed beef? No problem. Interested in small-scale dairy with low maintenance costs? Sussex cows are up for the task. Need to build a hardy crossbred herd in a tropical region? Sussex genetics are a proven choice. Want a cow that can do a bit of everything on a mixed farm? That's literally what they're bred for. This flexibility is what makes the Sussex cattle so valuable in today's unpredictable agricultural economy. With weather patterns shifting, input costs rising, and consumer preferences moving toward ethical, natural, and sustainable food production, Sussex cattle check all the boxes for resilience, profitability, and quality. It's no surprise then that interest in Sussex cattle is rising again. Across the UK, Australia, Southern Africa, and even in parts of the US, farmers are rediscovering the potential of this humble yet powerful breed. Breed societies and conservation groups are working to protect and promote Sussex genetics, especially as more farmers look for alternatives to high-input livestock systems. At the same time, young farmers and regenerative agriculture advocates are finding that Sussex cattle align with their values, providing real food, raised right, without the environmental and financial costs of more industrial systems. Even in the world of agro-tourism and farm-to-table markets, having a beautiful, calm, deep-red Sussex cow in the pasture helps tell a powerful story about tradition, quality, and connection to the land. The beauty of the Sussex story is that it isn't built on hype. This is a breed that has quietly served farmers for generations, proving its worth through action rather than advertising. It's not flashy, it's not new, but it works. Whether you're a first-time homesteader, a smallholder trying to make every animal count, or a rancher looking to add resilience to your herd, Sussex cattle deserve a closer look. They remind us that sometimes the best solutions are the ones that have been quietly working all along. In a world racing for the next big thing, the Sussex breed offers something even more valuable: balance, dependability, and real-world results. For those looking to invest in livestock with long-term value, consider the Sussex not as a compromise between meat and milk, but as a full-strength performer in both. You won't need to choose between beef and dairy. You get both, plus a whole list of extras: calm nature, disease resistance, reproductive reliability, environmental adaptability, and unmatched versatility. Whether you're producing for a local community or aiming for broader markets, Sussex cattle give you flexibility without sacrificing quality. That's why more farmers around the world, especially in low-input, regenerative, and mixed farming systems, are making room in their herds for this remarkable breed. So if you're planning your next cattle investment or considering how to diversify your farm income while staying sustainable, don't overlook the Sussex. It might not be the loudest breed in the barn, but when it comes to results, it's one of the most dependable. This isn't just a story of an old English breed. It's the future of dual-purpose farming, wrapped in a red coat, with a gentle nature and a powerful legacy. So, whether you're looking to produce high-quality beef, harvest rich, creamy milk, or simply build a low-maintenance, reliable herd, Sussex cattle truly live up to their reputation as the ultimate dual-purpose breed. They're not just strong performers. They're adaptable, resilient, and ideal for farmers who want more value from fewer animals. As the world moves towards smarter, more sustainable livestock systems, the Sussex breed stands out as a practical and profitable choice for the future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Farming Aid for more in-depth guides on livestock farming, smart breed choices, and tips to help your farm thrive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.